Hi Taurus, this is your September 2018 love and relationship reading. And the first message card that I have for you is choices. So, Taurus, I'm feeling like some of you have some choices to make this month, and it's kind of plaguing you. It's hard because you don't know which choice to make. I'm feeling like some of you feel like you should walk away from someone because they're not acting the way you want them to act. But on the other hand, you love this person and you want them in your life. You just want to see some changes and you're not seeing the changes that you seek. So you're trying to figure out, sorry about that, you're trying to figure out, like, what am I going to do? Because you have one wing over here is dark, one wing is light, and then there's the deception moon sitting up here. So you know something is not right, and you have some choices, and I'm feeling like the choices that you have to make are just really tough, and you don't even want to make them. I'm feeling like some of you are trying to block them out for some reason. I don't know why I feel like that. I'm just sensing that some of you don't even want to deal with it because it's just too hard. It's too tough. You don't want to do it. The next card that I have for you is lust. So for some of you, your partner maybe lusting after someone else, or you, or someone's lusting after your partner and they're causing a roadblock in the relationship. Some of you may know who this person is, you may not. But if your partner has walked away or turned their back on you, I'm feeling like it's temporary. That's what I'm sensing here. I was getting the message from Spirit that it's not going to last, because when you're in a situation, when you're in a situation and it's just lust, that's all it is. It's temptation that they want from someone else, or someone wants this from your partner, or maybe this may even be you wanting this from someone else, you know, because these readings do go both ways, Taurus. But if it's not you feeling this way, then it's your partner or someone feeling this way about your partner. And they may be snatching their attention away from you this month. But you know it, you feel it, and I'm just sensing like that you don't want to deal with it. It's really hard for you because you're like, I don't have time for this. I have other things to do with my life. Like, if you want to be with me, then be with me. Or if you want to be with this other person, then go ahead. See you later. Okay, that's how some of you are feeling. Yeah, so you have deceit and you have loyalty. So you're looking for, like, somebody is definitely, there's some deception here for some of you with a partner, and you know it. And you're looking for loyalty. This is what you want out of them, but you just don't feel like you're getting it. You're like, I'm not getting what I want this month. And so I'm feeling like you want to, like, turn your back on the situation. I'm feeling like you go back and forth on it. Like, sometimes you want to turn your back on it, and sometimes you don't. Sometimes you feel like, okay, I have the energy today to entertain this bullshit. So maybe I'll, you know, put it in my thoughts, see what I can do about it. And then other days you're like, you know what? I don't even want to think about this. I don't have time for this. I'm trying to do other things in my life, and I'm not going to put this to the forefront, because somebody is not being loyal. They're just not. And like I said, if this is not you who's feeling this way, Taurus, your partner, if they're cross-watching, they could be feeling that you're not being loyal and that they have some choices to make when it comes to you. All right, so those are your message cards. Let's just see what else we have, because we have some jumping cards for you, of course. Okay. The Hanging Man, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. There's a stagnation in the relationship or the marriage for some of you. But what I see here is the Nine of Pentacles sits right in the middle of the Ten of Cups in reverse. So this could be a family situation. This could be someone that you share a home with, someone that you live with, or someone that you're trying to have stability with. Maybe you're trying to move in with someone, or you want to move in with someone, but you just don't feel like they're stable enough. And also, because this Nine of Pentacles sits in the middle, I'm feeling like for some of you, you're like, I have my shit together. I'm waiting on you. And they're dragging their feet. And they could be dragging their feet. There's your message card. They could be dragging their feet because of this. Because there's someone else in the middle. There's a roadblock. There's someone who's trying to take up their time or their attention. So they're not thinking about this right now. Their mind is not here. You're fine, though. Per the Nine of Pentacles, you're like, I have everything I need. I'm working towards my goals. I have my money. And if you want to join me, you need to get yours so we can have this. So this can turn in the upright because it's in the reverse right now. All right, let's just see what else we have here for you. All right. First two cards I have for you. Sorry about that. Let me just move this light. That's bad lighting, Taurus. Sorry about that. You have the King of Pentacles in the reverse, and you have the Hermit. All right, so I'm feeling like some of you could be dealing with another earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, and they're showing up in the reverse here. You also have the Hermit card. So either you turned your back on someone or someone turned their back on you. But like I said, I don't feel like it's permanent. I feel like it's a temporary situation, okay? But in the meantime, you also have the Eight of Pentacles and you have the Tower. So there was a Tower moment. I'm feeling like there was an argument. There was some chaos here. You guys aren't you're not getting along with someone, and I'm feeling like things crumbled. They fell apart. And now you're like, you know what? I'm just going to focus on me. I'm just going to put my mind on my work, my money, my hobby, whatever. I'm feeling like some of you, you're working on something for yourself. And you're like, that's what I'm going to focus on right now because I can't deal with this Tower stuff right now. Major Arcana. Some of you had some, maybe a bad breakup. But like I said, I feel like it's temporary. I don't feel like it's permanent. I feel like this person's going to come back around. But I also feel that this Tower moment may have had a lot to do with some secrets because you do have the Moon card here. And you have the Seven of Swords. So some of you could be dealing with the Pisces because of the Moon card. Or you could be dealing with a air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius per the Seven of Swords. But whatever the sign, the Moon card is about secrets. The Seven of Swords is about deceit. And you have deceit. And here you have it again. You had it in your message cards. Someone being deceitful. You know it. They may not be telling you outright. But, you know, your intuition doesn't lie. It doesn't. Because you have the Moon card here that's telling you there's something being hidden from you. There's more to something that you're not seeing. But you're feeling like somebody is being sneaky. And that's the holdup in you getting this Ten of Cups. Because it came out in reverse as a jumping card. Okay, so their sneakiness, their lies, and their deceit, it's holding up progress. And you're like, I have what I need. I'm waiting on you. So if you continue to hold up progress, I have to make some choices because, wow, I have to make some choices because I may not stick around. I have choices and I may have to make it and it may not pan out in your favor is what some of you are thinking about your partner. The next card that I have for you is the High Priestess in reverse and the Three of Wands. Yeah, see, some of you could be dealing with a fire sign also, an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. And with this Moon card and the Seven of Swords, and now with the High Priestess in reverse, there's definitely some secrecy around something or someone. Someone is not being upfront with you, but you know it. You feel it. I'm feeling like some of you are feeling it, but you're not saying anything to your partner. You're just letting them, like, you're just watching them. That's what I see here with this, because I see a lot of secrecy, like back to back. So it's like the Moon, the Seven of Swords, and then the High Priestess in reverse, and you're just watching and waiting. Some of you are waiting for someone to contact you, and then some of you are just watching this partner. You're like, I'm just going to watch you and I'm just going to see what you do. And I'm just going to, you know, put everything together when it's time. And I'm going to let you know how I feel. The next two cards I have for you is the Two of Swords and the Eight of Wands. So someone has some choices they need to make. If this is not you, Taurus, and this could be your partner. But the Two of Swords is someone being at a crossroads, not knowing what they want to do, not seeing things for what they really are, trying to make a decision. And I'm feeling like whoever you're dealing with, you know, there's no action with this person right now. You may not be talking to them, or maybe you're contacting them and they're not talking to you, or vice versa, but there's no action. So with the Temperance card being here and the Four of Swords, you're needing patience. Okay, you could be dealing with the Sagittarius for some of you, but you know, the universe and spirit is telling you that you're going to have to practice patience with this situation. You know, and I'm feeling like for some of you, it's not easy. You're struggling with it because you have the Four of Swords here, which indicates someone needing to heal. Someone needs to process some things. Someone needing some time out, some rest. Some time alone just to think things through because they're not sure what they need to do. They need to make some choices. They're not sure where they want to go, what they want to do. Things are so dark for them on one hand, because I'm feeling like some of you are thinking about something that someone did to you, or you may be living in the past. This choices card is also sometimes someone living in the past, because you have the dark wing here and then you have the light one here. So it's like you want to come out of this situation, but I'm feeling like for some of you, you don't even know how. You're struggling to come out of something that someone did to you, because that deception moon is right there and it's sitting right over your head. And you're like, how can I move past this? It's not going to be easy. You're going to have patience. And also, I'm feeling like, you know, for some of you, you're looking for a balanced situation. You feel like this situation is not balanced. It's uneven. I'm tired of doing all the work. Okay, I need this partner to come into this relationship or this marriage and help me out here. You know, definitely, so that this 10 of Cups can turn around, because you got it in reverse. You want it in the upright, but it came out reverse. And you need someone to come in and do their share, because this is not a balanced situation. The next card that I have for you is the Five of Wands, and you have the King of Wands. So some of you are definitely dealing with fire signs here, and there's a lot of conflict. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And with this King of Wands being in reverse, I feel like some of you are dealing with someone who's very narcissistic, player type person, wants to do what they want to do, but they don't want you to do what you want to do, or they feel like you should be sitting in the house waiting on them while they're out playing around. That type of person some of you could be dealing with, because this King of Wands is here is in reverse. They're not showing any passion towards you. They're not being charming anymore like they were when you first met them. They may be, you know, being really selfish right now, and because of it, it's causing a lot of conflict. Okay. The next two cards I have for you is the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. It's like you think about walking away from the situation, Taurus, but you don't, because the Eight of Cups is in the reverse. You may be saying to yourself, I can't take this no more. I need to like get away from this. But you're not ready. You're really emotional over it though. Some of you could be dealing with water signs, Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. And they have you extremely emotional, or they could be extremely emotional over this relationship or this marriage, per the Eight of Cups. Because it's in reverse. So it's like you want to walk away, but you don't want to walk away. And you're tired of nurturing and trying to offer love to a situation that's stagnant or that's not working out the way you want it to. The next two cards I have for you is the Devil, wow, and the Death card. Two major arcana. Some of you could be dealing with the Capricorn, and some of you could be dealing with the Scorpio, definitely. And there's some temptation here, but I'm telling you, this is where the lust comes from. Like either someone wants your partner, or your partner wants someone, or they wanted someone, and they're trying to get over that situation. And it's hard for them because the Death card is here in the reverse, and they haven't let it go. Either they haven't let it go, or you haven't let it go. It's something here that someone needs to let go, and they haven't. You also could be in a toxic situation. I feel like how I see this Devil card and the Death card together. Definitely, you could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Scorpio, right? But I also see that someone needs to leave a situation alone, and they can't. But I feel like it's external to you, Taurus. Doesn't have to be, but that's why I feel like that's the message that's coming across for some of you, not for all, because this is a general reading. I read for 39,000 people, so this may be someone's message, and then for others this may not be your message. You know, take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. But this is how I see it. with this Devil's card, like they know, like they're with this Lust card, like they know this situation is not good for them. And I feel, to be quite honest with you, I seriously feel like they're gonna let it go. But with this Hangman being here, they're struggling. That's why things are so stagnant. It's like they're moving slow. They're stuck. They feel stuck in a situation. Like this Death card, for some, I'm even feeling like it has already ended. But in their mind, they're struggling to move forward. And that's what's holding you guys up. Because you need that 10 of Cups with them. And you're ready. You're like, I'm ready. I have what I need. Or this could be your partner saying this to you. I have what I need. I'm bringing my end of whatever to the table. Whatever I have, I'm bringing it to the table. I'm waiting on you. Very hard to deal with. 10 of Wands. Very hard to deal with. A burden. I'm feeling like everything that has happened for you, you're carrying these wands, and everything that has happened, you're carrying it on your back. You're just struggling with it. You're trying to walk up a hill. It's very, very hard. It feels like a burden. You have the Judgment card here. So I do see second chances for you and whoever, because you also have the Knight of Swords. So I feel like somebody is going to come in and speak some truth. Or either you're going to get some truth, or someone is coming in to say how they feel, or either you're going to tell someone how you feel. Because you have the Knight of Swords here. Could be air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But if not, you know, you have the Judgment here. I feel like there's going to be a second chance for some of you. You also have Justice. Some of you may be dealing with the Libra, and where you once felt things were unfair and you weren't getting your needs met. I'm feeling like it's going to happen, but you have to have patience in this situation, because someone is definitely stagnant per the Hangman, Major Arcana. Someone is stuck on something and they need to move themselves forward, and they haven't done it. I see them coming out of it though. I do see them coming out of it. Yeah. So you have the Judgment. I mean, you have the Judgment and you have Justice. Okay, so you can't get anything better than that at the end. You know, something's going to pan through for you. But I'm feeling like in order to get here, Taurus, to get this right, you know, this person is going to have to come out of, or you're going to have to come out of stagnation, being stuck. Okay. So those are your messages that I have for your September 2018 love and relationship reading, Taurus. I just want to say thank you for coming to my channel and watching my videos. You guys can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for the energy of the day. I do put cards up quite often and quotes. Okay. Also, you can follow me on Instant Go if you have a question that you want answered, and I will see you guys next month. Bye.